Okay. Hello, everybody. There we go. Okay. I'm just jumping on for a quick flight here. It's going to be fast. I guarantee it. This is beautiful San Diego. Look at the beautiful palm trees. By now, everybody should know that I absolutely love palm trees. We're going from San Diego, and we're just going to go to LA. Little hop. We're not even going to get that high. We're going to get about flight level 160. So I'm just going to check my sound levels, and then I'll be right back. All right, sounds good. Sounds good. Let's get started. Okay, we're gonna be flying the Jazz, Air Canada Jazz CRJ, and we're kind of trapped in a little corner here. Backing out's gonna be interesting, but we'll see what happens. Obviously, a real place. Both of these, I believe, both of these airports are. By Mr. X. I know this one is. I'm not sure about LA. I do have an LA scenery though. Alright, let's jump in the plane. Let's get started. Alright. And there we go. Alright. Good. Okay, so power's on. Let's fire up the APU. Of course, we're gonna have to take a peek and wait for the doors to open. So the doors are open. Fire it up. You can see that right here. You can watch the RPMs come up once they hit about 100. Then we can flip on the generator. There we go. Ready to go. And we have power. So now we come down. All our screens should be on, and they are. I'll get rid of this one. And let's get the nav going. It doesn't take too long in this aircraft, but we'll get it started anyway. All right, so position initialization. We are at, you know what? I'm going to pop this out. We are at KSAN, and we'll grab that position and put it in there, and that way it'll start the alignment. You can see that it's IRS aligned, do not taxi. Perfect. And we'll turn these guys off for now. All right, let's get some APU air coming in. Get everybody breathing. And let's take a look at our flight plan. It's very simple. SAN NR4, I think. Let's see. SAN 4R is what it is. And I'm not sure if that's a departure or if that's an arrival. Guess we'll find out. So let's go to the departure and arrivals, KSAN. We didn't put in the other part yet. So KLAX, boom. Flight number CVA987. There we go, execute that. And let's put in our departure. Our departure is on. Just want to see if they have that SAN 4. Doesn't look like it's a departure. Probably an arrival if it's this short. And we are going on runway, I believe, 27. Check. Yeah, 27 to 25 right. Okay, so we're going 27. We can execute that. And we'll go to our arrivals and see if they have a SAN 4. They do not. Well, that's interesting. What kind of flight plan is this? SAN 4R. No such thing. Okay, well, we'll just put in that we're planning for a 25 right ILS approach. Fair enough. We gotta select a star. Oh. Okay, let me look in my charts here. We'll see what makes the most sense coming from KSAN. KLAX. And we'll take a peek at what if we did a 25 right we're doing? Yeah, 25 right. If we do an RNAV approach, which should be in here. Yeah, one of these guys, 25 right, Y or Z. So 25 is coming from right to left, so we're not landing from the water side, we're landing from the other side. So that looks perfectly fine. So we will do, which approach is that? I don't know what the Y and the Z are. You have to read about that. We're gonna pick Z because that's what I'm looking at in my chart. And of course it's gonna give me crap and tell me I need to do, yeah, the star first. Okay, so the star for coming in from the east, I have no idea. Let's take a look at their stars. Sorry guys, this is gonna be a little longer than I thought. There's the Ernman, which looks like it's coming from the south to Burgle. Okay, that doesn't look so bad. Is Burgle in this RNAV approach? No, it's not. At least I don't see it. Okay, well, what was that called? The Ernman one. And we'll do the RNAV 25 right Z. I did. It's probably not the right one. Okay. Can we do the ILS for 25 right? No. It's too short. It's too short. Nothing works. Nothing is working. All right, let's go pick a different, see if we can find another star. The star is coming from the west. We don't want Rider 1. How about Bassett 4? Where does it come from? Oh, that's cranky. That's like northeast. It's not exactly what we want. What about Sadie 7? Sounds familiar. Wish I knew what the SAN 4R was. That's what everybody seems to be doing today. I don't know why I'm spending all this time setting this all up, because it doesn't fill it in for me anyway. I'm gonna have to find the right way to do it. through the charts and finish it off anyway. So let me see. Roger, how you doing, buddy? What livery? Air Canada Jazz today. We can switch it up if you want. Our options are Air Dolomiti, Air Nostrum, Air Volga, Belavia, British Airways, and another British Airways, Delta, Lufthansa, and United. You let me know which one you want while I'm looking at this RNAV procedure. I'm just going to put this in manually. I'm going to have to wait till you respond. You want United? You got it, buddy. You got it. United it is. Boom. United Express. All right, we're going to get rid of that. And we're not going to do an arrival. We're going to do manual, and we're going to go to Kenzo. Boom. Execute, go to the next page. After Kenzo, we're going to go to Snack. S-N-N-A-K. And then after Snack, we're going to go to Fault. After Fault, we're going to go to Shell. Right there. And then Aitu. Have I ever done an ILS approach? Yeah, man. Many, many, many. That's what I usually do. I usually do ILS approaches. And then that Aitu should bring us in for an approach, an ILS approach into 25 right. So we'll dial in the ILS ourselves on the way. All right, so there's our flight plan. It's pretty short. Kenzo's 80 miles. We're basically going on a straight line almost all the way to Los Angeles. All right, that's good. Let's jump back in and let's get things started in here, shall we? Let's plan our pushback. All right, so this is what I was talking about. It's kind of tight in here, so we're going to try and make them turn us like that. I don't know. You should be able to do it. Wings won't hit anything.
Ground to cockpit. Plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready.
All right. We got our screen down there, so we know our ILS is already aligned. We're good. And let's see. Turn off our air packs, and we're going to tell them to push us back. There it is. All right, let me just
ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Gonna pull up my checklist. I think I have one in here for the CRJ. Thought I did. Got one for the 320. Uh-oh. That must be on my cell phone. All right, we're gonna have to do this from memory. Let's see. Need our pumps on. Don't need that. Did we tell him to come get us? Here he comes. All right. We're gonna set our altitude for flight level 160, and we're gonna do. Let's see, about one. Yeah, we'll set it for 200 on the climb to start with. And
okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect. Set parking brake.
I gotta get my charts out so we can set our V speeds. Come on. Come on, computer. There we go. How heavy are we today? We didn't even set our gas. Let's do that. Whoops, we don't want a replay mode. We want weight and balance. There we go. How much gas do we need? We need about 3,700 pounds, 3,750 actually. So we'll drop that all the way back. 37 will be about 1,350-ish. Oh, sorry, that's wrong. 3,700 pounds, so get them as even as possible. That's pretty close. 3,741. That's about exactly what we want. And we are 38,300 pounds. So that means, wow, we're really, really light. We are super light. 37, about it, with flaps 8. All right, that's good. So V1, set our V speeds. We'll bring that guy up. We fly with them on anyway for the most part. All right. What's our V target? 158. And we'll go to our V speeds, select V1, 117. V rotate is 121. And V2 is 133. All right, we're all set. Let's check our nav source to FMS and change our format of this guy to that, and we'll give ourselves a little more range. Sounds good. All right. We're going to be using flight directors, speed, and nav once we're ready. And we need our hydraulics on so we can steer. Take off our parking brake. Is he still out there? What's he doing? Yeah, man, let's go. There he goes. Okay. Get him going. Alright. Our air conditioners are off.
Winching strap and adapter in position. Release parking brake when ready to start pushback.
We're good. Let's go. Everybody sitting down.
The captain has turned on the seatbelt sign. Please return to your seat and fasten your seatbelt.
Oh, I don't want that crap running. Let me turn that off. Boom. Turn that
Starting
off.
pushback, and you may start engines.
All right, let's fire up the engines. Get our igniters going, and we'll start on the right side. Once that N2 reaches about, I usually shoot between 25 and 29 on this one. Good enough. Give them some fuel. Do you have to pay for airplane? Roger, you're asking if you gotta pay for airplanes? Sometimes yes, man. Sometimes yes. The really good ones, yeah. There are a lot of free ones out there, and some of them are actually really good. The base 737 has a free mod called Zebo, and it's really good, and it's free. So yeah, X-plane is good for that. A lot of the planes that I fly, like this CRJ and my and the A320 and the 737-300 that I fly, they're all payware. I just find that the quality is a lot higher and the systems are a lot better in terms of recreating the real thing.
Set parking brake.
So you don't have to
Disconnecting
You
to
don't have to
standby.
buy airplanes in X-Plane, but it's not a terrible idea. All right, let's fire up the left engine. There's a lot of really, don't let the payware scare you. There's a lot of really good free aircraft though, especially if you're just interested in starting and doing this kind of stuff. Definitely, man, go for it. By all means, go for it. Alright, looks like
Always disconnected. Bypass bin has been
we're
removed.
getting a good
Hand
start
signal
on
on the left.
that.
We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
I'm parked with all the Southwest guys. So he's going to drive over here and give us the hand signal that we're ready to go. But we are not ready to go ourselves yet. We got to turn on our generators. We don't need the APU one anymore. Turn off the isolation and the APU air, and we don't need the APU at all. We don't need our ignition anymore. So that is good. Turn on our strobes now, so I don't forget later. And we'll give our passengers some air conditioning, and we don't really need those guys anymore. Turn on our taxi lights. Is he giving us the signal yet? Come on, man. Where is he? And he went really far. Oh well, we know he's gone. All right, let's jump outside and see which way we're taxiing. 27, I believe, is that way coming this way. There's only one real runway in San Diego, so I believe it is this one, yeah. So we're gonna be going down here and heading to the right. All right, let's check our surfaces. It's all good. And we'll get a little bit of there we go. Get a little bit of noise. Parking brake can come off. Yeah, I got to get the CRJ checklist on my tablet because right now I only have the Airbus one. And while we're taxiing, I want this guy up as well. We'll jam him down the lower right. Make sure our ground speed is respectable. Alright, we can put our nose light on. Turn on the brakes, just in case we have to abort the takeoff. Give ourselves some flaps. One notch is plenty. Beautiful San Diego. Nice clear evening. Can I fly from Miami to Cuba? I certainly can. I don't know if you can do it in real life yet, but I can certainly do that. We did a Miami, while you were around last night, we did Miami to Cancun. That was a little bit long, but I can certainly do a flight from Miami to Cuba. I certainly can't tonight because I'm, oops, gotta pay attention. I can't tonight because I'm getting ready to take off for a little weekend trip. But my first one next week, if I get on early enough and we have a little bit of daylight, I'll certainly endeavor to do that for you, man. Absolutely. Absolutely. We'll go to Veradero. Veradero, Cuba. I'll have to get some, I'll set it up so that I have some ortho down in Cuba as well. Alright, almost to the runway. Let's get ready. We'll turn off our taxi lights, we'll turn on our landing lights, do a quick check of the cabin, seatbelt signs, hydraulics, lights, air, flaps, autopilot's all set. All I gotta do is turn it on. I think we're good to go. When can I do a flight from Miami to Cuba? I'm not sure, man. It'll probably be, I'm guessing Tuesday. Tuesday evening
approaching
is my guess.
27.
Alright, let's take a peek, make sure nobody's coming in. Nope, everything looks good. We'll just sit down a little bit so we can see up higher. Yeah, nothing's coming. We're good. Might be able to sneak it in Sunday night, Roger, when I get back, but we'll have to wait and see. Depends what time I get back. Depends when the Seahawks are playing too. I gotta watch my football.
On runway 27.
All right, here we go. Oh, hang on. Oh. We gotta do one thing before we take off. Go to our perf page, thrust limit. What's the outside temperature right now? 23. 23, boom, and we're doing takeoff. Okay, let's do it. Throttle's about 40%. Make sure everything stabilizes well. Looks good. Yeah, everybody's stable. And take off. The thrust limiters will keep us honest, but we can just jam the throttles all the way forward in this plane. Wow, bumpy runway. 100 knots. V1, rotate. Oh, there we go. A little bouncy. Ooh. Landing gear's coming up. Look at the turbulence. Whoa, where did that come from? All set. We'll turn on our autopilot. Why is the autopilot not turning on? Because we don't have that on. There we go. Yeah, we got it. It's all good. We're gonna overspeed a little bit, but it's all right. No, we didn't. We're good. Might as well leave the speed where it is. So we get above 10,000. Well, that was interesting. I set the indicated airspeed, but it reset itself to 100. So while I was fixing that, we had a little bit of a nose down, but that's all right. Scare folks in the back just a bit, but it's all right. All right, and flaps are up, passing 5,000 feet. Let's take a look outside. Oh, cloud. That's probably where all that little bit of a thunderstorm or something came in. That's where we got all that turbulence from. We were getting bounced around like crazy on the takeoff. Coming out of the clouds here, briefly anyway. As soon as we get out of here, we'll be able to see some mountains, I think. There it is. Some mountains over there. We got a nice little coastline here. How's that for ortho? Another airport. And we can't see where we took off from because of the clouds. So. Actually, it's a really nice paint job for the United Express. Yeah. All right, we just passed 10,000. So let's turn off our lights and we'll let the people get up and walk around a little bit. Everything else should be good. Let's take a look at the legs page, I guess. Do we have any restrictions? We do not. Probably because we put them in manually. I don't think there's too many mountains right in the LA area anyway. We should be fine. Alright, we're above 10,000. Let's start getting some speed. Watch that Mach start coming up. Roger, I also got a request to do a flight in the Alps with all sorts of mountains and stuff. I just remembered that, so we might have to do 2 flights that are requests. Don't forget, guys, I notice we have a few people watching, so if you don't mind hitting that like button and subscribe, that'd be awesome. X-plane, usually 2 or 3 times a week. Alright, we're almost at altitude already, so that's good. We're not going to get quite up to our normal speed here because we're not going to get Mach 8.5 because we're not going high enough here. So our ground speed should be reasonable though. Alright, we got to throttle back a little bit so that we actually stay at 16,000. There we go. Peek outside. I'm going to go for a quick jaunt up the coast into Los Angeles. Yeah, we gotta. The autopilot will keep climbing us if we get some speed. We're gonna have to stabilize this ourselves with the throttle here. Oh, we got a little bit of haze, but we got some mountains off in the distance peeking through it. Alright, we'll let this settle down at 16,000, then we can bring the speed back up. Our ground speed's respectable already though, so that's fine. We'll just, maybe we'll just settle out at 320, it should be fine. Alright, we're at 16,000 feet. We got 12 minutes till Los Angeles. Let's take a peek. I'm gonna take a look at the there's a calculator, a descent calculator that's on the X-plane tools. X-plane tools. Descent calculator. We are cruising at 116,000 feet. Target altitude will be we'll go for 3,000. Speed above 371 ground speed. Speed below 250. Descent feet per minute 1800. And what are we missing? We're missing that 36 miles we should be dropping. So we're at 74 right now. So we'll drop at about 40 just to be safe. About 40 miles out. We'll start our descent, which should be momentarily. Yeah. Won't take long, folks. This is a short flight. That's freaky. The mountains peeking out of the haze. That cloud we came out of. took off. Take a look at the ground. We got some smaller mountains right below us. Historic highway up the coast of California. Love to drive along there one day with my Harley. That would be awesome. One day I'll do it. Alright, we're already at 67 miles out, so we'll oh geez, we slowed down too much, didn't we? Wasn't even paying attention. I was wondering why I should have been moving a little faster than that. There we go. That's a little better. Now we're moving. See if we can sneak in 330 without climbing. That's good. That'll give us a ground speed of about 420, I think. Yeah. A little bit of a left to right breeze, which makes sense because that's the direction we'll be landing against that wind, so that makes sense. Oh, and it's climbing us. Gotta slow down. I do like to push the speed on this guy because he can go really fast. .56 miles out. Let's see if we can get our destinations QNH. Get a weather briefing. Why is KLAX not in there? We're not that far. We're gonna go with this one, 29082. Alright, let's bounce down here. Oh, we're pretty much already there. It's not gonna make too much difference. 29082, we'll see if we can get it when we get closer. 51 miles. Sun bouncing off the water down there. What is that down there? It looks like a golf course or something. Oh, maybe a new subdivision they're building. It doesn't have any grass yet. Should all be orthographic scenery. It's not, I don't think it's, shouldn't be X-Plane default. And our weather's provided by X Enviro. Alright, we are coming up on our top of descent here. We're already slowing down, which is good, so all we gotta do is set our altimeter, our barometer there, set the baro on that, or set the height on the altimeter, and then set the baro set, and now all we gotta do is hit our vertical speed and we'll start dropping. We'll drop at about 1,800 feet per minute. We'll start that now. There we go. And we'll make sure that since we're going downhill, that we're not overspeeding. And let's take a look at the map, and we'll check out LA, which should be right on the coast. Should be right there. We're coming in for the left side. 25 left, 1099 for the ILS. Let's take a peek down here. 1099. So that's good. Get a little more range on this guy, a little less range on this guy, so we can kind of pay attention to what we're doing. I have this sneaking suspicion we're not dropping fast enough, so I'm going to lay off the throttles a little bit and jump in, because I think I calculated it right to the airport, but I don't want to be descending that quickly when we're coming up to the airport like that. So. Where's this guy going? Where are you going, Snack? Snack should be a left turn, plane. What is he doing? What are you doing? What is going on? Nav is still on. Autopilot's running. We're running the nav. You must be doing a right turn so we can just get down, I guess. That doesn't make any sense. We're heading for Snack, which is directly behind us. Oh well, that's fine. Just give us a little more time on the approach to set up. 10,000 feet, lights are coming on. Let's, well, we got a minute here. Let's see if we have a weather briefing for KLAX yet. There's Las Vegas, but we don't have one for where we are. 29087, 29082. 986. That's crazy that they don't have it in there. Doesn't make any sense. Oh well. Alright, where the hell is this guy going? Seriously. Slower descent now because I don't know what the hell it's doing. Alright, go direct to Snack. There we go. Spin back around at it now. Not sure what it was doing. Keeping our speed up, we're gonna beat the speed restriction at the moment because I don't know what's going on. Maybe if we slow down we can turn tighter. I'm gonna take this over. I don't know what the autopilot's doing. It's supposed to be heading straight for Snack. It's not even trying to do that. I don't have these issues in the Airbus or the Boeings. Just in the Dash 8s. Occasionally in this guy. And we'll trim the plane up a little bit. Don't want to drop too quick if I can help it. There we go. Okay, we got our trim. We can just play with the trim a little bit. Actually, from here, we should be able to go direct to fault. Execute that. Turn on the autopilot again. Go nav. And V-speed. Let's see what he does here. That should be fine. Alright, where's he going? We're trying to go to fault. He's not even turning that way. Alright, we're going a little fast. We gotta slow her down a bit. Dial in like 240 for the approach. Yeah, something funky's going on. That's alright. We can handle it. See what happens when he turns, when he hits this course, this purple magenta line here on the ND. Should do a relatively hard right turn. Okay, that's good. Alright, got lots of time to set up the approach now. Just for fun, I'm going to fire up the APU. The doors are closed. We'll open them. Just waiting for them to open here. And there goes the APU starting up. What's that? APU gen is off? Yeah, I know. We can turn it on if we want. I didn't need it, but we'll leave it on for now. We'll have two power sources, I guess. Alright, at fault it should do a left turn. And we should be able to pick up our ILS. One should be the course, I think. Wow, where is our water? brown. Huh. Interesting. Alright. Waiting for that magenta diamond to come down. Turn on approach mode. $14 till our landing. Alright, start dropping flaps. Now we'll start at 10 miles. Make sure we're still dialed in to our ILS 1099 and it's active on nav 1 and nav 2. So it should be good. Just don't see the localizer, kind of worries me a bit. We're not quite there yet. Got our glide slope coming in now. And we're right on line, so we should be hitting our localizer. Holy bouncy! We're getting a lot of turbulence. A whole pile of turbulence. Huh. Gonna start dropping flaps now. Some landing gear give us a little bit of drag. Whoa, we're getting tossed around. Really tossed around. Alright, while we're at it, turn on the spoilers. I'm not going to use any automatic brakes. They go too fast. They stop us on a dime. We don't need that. Just wears out the brakes, makes them hot. Drop another set of flaps. And we'll wait till 5 miles before we do the last one. Whoa, look at this. Look at this. Watch the wings. It's getting tossed around. Some pretty serious turbulence. Wings are flapping like a bird. Thousand feet to go. Drop the last flap there. We need a little room here. If we hit some wind shear, we'd be in trouble right now. Yeah. Need more speed.
Flight slow. Flight slow.
Look at this. Whoa. Very gusty. There we go. That's enough speed. Wow, this is nuts. You know what? I think I could do a better job than the autopilot on this one, so we're going to take over.
Approaching 25 left.
Good. That's what we're looking for. Whoa. Serious turbulence. What the hell's going on in Los Angeles right now? A little high. A little high. What's the alarm for? No, now we're a little low. That's alright. We're pretty close. Holy cow. This is crazy.
Long landing. Long landing.
Yeah, no kidding.
9,000 feet remaining.
105, sweet. Reversers are green. All right, manual braking. Wow. Clean up the flaps, clean up the spoilers, turn off the lights, turn on the taxi lights. Wow, that was crazy landing. Did it? That we greased it though. We totally greased that landing. Wow, that was nuts. That was crazy. Just the wind was nuts. Good thing it was coming right at us. If we had a crosswind with that kind of gusting, it would have been just like near impossible.
Approaching 07 left.
Yeah, that's fine. Anybody coming? Nope, and nope. We're good. We'll have to go find some United buddies to park next to. See Alaska down there. America's right here. I think I see a Delta. That might be United down there with the blue tails. That's Delta there, I think. Americans here. Yeah, it looks like the old continental tail. There's Alaska. Or Delta. There's a US Air. There's United right there. A couple of little guys right in there too. That's probably where we should go. Right in there. Yeah, we'll do a left turn here. And we'll park right in here. I do not see guys, so we'll have to go outside and line around. Oh, we're perfectly on the line anyway. And we'll stop at the second one. Ah, third. Parking brake is on. And see if we can kill these guys. I always have to do this from the side. Don't know why. Yeah, and then it works. Alright, APU should be handling stuff, which is good. Get the air conditioning going. And there we go. Crazy. Alright, let's get rid of these screens. Let's do a replay and watch that landing. That was crazy. Can't believe it actually had ended up being a really good landing, but the approach was crazy. The wind was nuts. There we go. And we'll go outside. Back her off just a bit. There we go. And look at it, just getting tossed around. Might have overflared a little bit. Nice and smooth though. Bring the front end down nice and easy. There we go. Ground spoilers are on. There goes the reversers. Pretty much right on the center line. Nothing wrong with that, considering the circumstances. Where's the tower? Let's put it in the tower view. There we go. We'll just zoom in a little bit. We'll back her up. Look at the wind just tossing it around like it's nothing. Look at that. Oh yeah, that flare was a little harsh. Come on, put her down. Put her down. Nice and gentle. Good. Yeah, I'd take that every day. Every day. Nothing wrong with that. Alright folks, I am going to do one more view and I'm going to play the tunes, and when we're on the ground I'm going to shut her down. So which view would we like? Chase view. Alright guys, take care. See you next time.